like this. The Queen kind of, because the Queen is very, does not deal with emotion, she is very kind of steely. The Queen doesn't like that kind of really strong engagement, and she will kind of the Queen will say, well, the Queen will treat Kate like she's a silly girl. Yeah, like she's a silly girl. Although she's coming up to 40, I feel she will treat her like a silly girl. For even if she was reaching 60, I feel, because the way Kate engages with her and very kind of flattering and all of this is the Queen's sense of Kate is like, oh, don't be silly, you're being silly, and she kind of brushes Kate off like she's, you know, being a silly little girl with this kind of, the way that she and I feel Kate doesn't understand that, because that's the way it's just the way she is. She's very kind of open-hearted, and she doesn't kind of get why but I feel she is getting to know this, and it's very kind of deflating for her identity and ego, because that's who she is. That's who Kate is, that's her identity, and she's been brushed off as the stupid little silly girl because of her expression that's open. Okay, I do feel Kate is very natural in that sense, but I feel she's been told to, I feel that Kate, and this is what's hidden, okay, this is what I'm picking up, okay, she's been told by the Queen to stop this with Harry, whatever this is, to stop this. And again, I'm talking about engagement. Stop this. It's too familiar, and the royal family, we don't like that kind of over familiarity. You know, and you need to stop this. And I feel that she's actually been told, and because they are not stopping this, because there is this bond between Harry and Kate, and I have actually done a video for that, if you want to go and have a look at that. This kind of don't share here now. This card here is sharing, okay, sharing and caring and being giving. Now this is in the reverse position. I'm trying to get this focus. This is in the reverse position, so it's very much being told not to do that. Okay, don't do that. I feel that was there before, even before Harry had met Meghan. They was kind of separated, and you know, please, you know, refrain from being over familiar with Harry. I feel this is what was said to Kate from the Queen's court, because it's not, the Queen doesn't like it. It's too much. Okay, it's too much. Now this is what I'm picking up from Kate. This is not a reading about Kate, it's about Meghan. Is she suspecting, because all of this is actually being hidden from Meghan, and when Meghan came into the royal family and was introduced to the rest of the royal family after the engagement or during the engagement, Meghan didn't know anything about this, did not know anything about this, and she saw Kate's kind of standoffishness as like, well, I don't know her yet, and she is Kate Middleton, and you know, the future king's consort, so I need to be careful here how I step with Kate. And she kind of took it as like this, you know, and I feel as time went on, this became even more, instead of this going away and Meghan becoming kind of more closer to to Kate. It actually was they were pulled. It was like they was pulling further apart, and Meghan was thinking, wow, I'm trying everything with Kate here and she's just not, you know, and now there's these kind of looks that are, you know, when she looks at me she looks away kind of thing. Yeah, this is all to do with engagement of people, you know, not engagement marriage wise, but engagement of people. This is very, 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 very strange. Okay. When did she notice this? I feel Meghan is not stupid. She's a clever woman. Okay, she's not a girl, and she's very steely too. Which this part of her steeliness is what the Queen likes about Meghan. She thinks she's steely. She's like me. She doesn't act like a silly girl, you know. As Kate's very kind of flattering, and she uses her femininity to get around people, you know. But that doesn't work for me, the Queen says. But Meghan does actually work for me. Okay, her steeliness, I like that. Okay, that's what the Queen thinks, and you're wondering, you know, why has the Queen warmed to her? Well, I feel she's warmed to her because she's like a lot. She can see herself in the Queen, the Queen can see herself in Meghan. You know, the struggle of becoming a monarch and all of the backlash and the fights and the battles that she had to go through. And this is what Meghan is going through, is having to fight with her mixed race situation and all of this. It's trying to fight herself into the royal family, and I feel the Queen likes that she's actually you know, she's got this huge challenge, but Meghan is willing to fight for this. I felt that this kind of, you know, if I study Kate, if I study what she likes or what she, you know, maybe I can form some kind of bond with her if I kind of mirror her. But I don't feel that Meghan can mirror Kate, because they're like poles apart, you know. Meghan is very kind of her own woman. She's very steely, she's very extrovert, and Kate is the opposite to that, you know. She is the opposite to that, and so it's difficult for Meghan to create this kind of she's finding it difficult to create some kind of, and it's making her lose her temper, because she's trying to get along with Kate, but I feel that Kate is, I just feel it's a natural, it's just a natural personalities, you know. And what Meghan believes in, Kate kind of doesn't kind of get it. She sees it in a different way, and all this is going on here. When did she actually notice this? Well, I would say it was after the engagement, because she tried with Kate and it just wasn't working, and there was this lack of willingness to engage with Meghan. Meghan thought, well, maybe it's because I'm the new girl on the block here, and maybe this is what this is, you know. But no, it's something else. And I feel that Meghan is kind of suspecting now. And I feel this is even after the marriage. We're talking about the dress fitting too, and the bursting into tears for no apparent reason. And there's Meghan being very kind of extrovert. Well, I want her to look like this. I want Charlotte to look like this. I'd like, you know, little details. And she's very kind of sassy in that way. She gets what she wants. Meghan, okay, and Kate burst into tears over this. I think Meghan was quite shocked over this dress fitting. Why is she crying? Why is she suddenly bursting into tears at a bridesmaid's fitting when it should be a joyful occasion? Why did she break down here? I feel that at that point Meghan kind of suspected something here. Why would she break down at me arranging my wedding with Harry and the dress fitting and all of this? Why would she suddenly not able to cope with this anymore? And you know, this lack of engagement with her, and this engagement with Harry, which was very kind of strong, and she put it down to them being very close. But now I feel that there is this, because I feel there's this jealousy too. There's a jealousy because of Meghan suspecting of Kate. She suspects something between Harry and Kate, and I know somebody's going to say that's ridiculous, but I feel that's what she feels. Meghan, she suspects something, because Kate does not talk to William like she talks to Harry. And I feel that when they were at the cottage in Kensington Palace, Harry used to go over to their apartment, to William's apartment, but I don't even feel that William was in. He was out. So she started to suspect, you know, what has gone on here? What do I not know of here? Why, you know, why is she so, and she's questioning this. She's noticed the chemistry, and I get these lovers here, which is forbidden kind of love here. Get the devil too, which is a forbidden kind of illicit kind of love. And this is what she suspects. Okay, that there is something that's not quite right here with Kate and Harry. Yeah, this dress fitting, and it's like the energies I'm getting, it's like that she could just not cope with this anymore. She couldn't cope with this wedding being pushed into her face, Kate, and she just broke down. And this depression, she was going through depression. But there was a chemistry between Harry and Kate, and that's what she couldn't understand, Meghan. Okay, she couldn't understand this. What is this? What is this? This chemistry between you? And it's like, I feel she's even asked Harry this, although she's trying to protect that marriage. She's saying, what is this? You and Kate's chemistry. What is this? I feel she may have said something, because I don't feel that nobody messes with Meghan. Okay, I feel she may have. This has caused a rift over this. You know, why are you coming over when I'm not here? And I would hate to say this, but if there was an illicit affair here between Kate and Harry, wouldn't it make all four of those people hate each other at the end of the day? And I feel that I am getting this energy coming through, and I know a lot of you are going to say, this is crazy what you're saying, Yvonne, because Kate is so lovely. I think she is very lovely, but she got something from Harry that she didn't get from William, whether that's conversation, whether that's an emotional attachment, or whatever this is. I do get an illicit card here. Okay, now I'm going to leave it here, because I can't do big lengthy videos, they take a long time to upload, so I'm going to do part 2, okay, of this. Has Meghan is suspecting of Kate here, and I feel that, does she want to get to the bottom of this that she's not aware of? And I'll carry on with this in part 2, okay, thank you, and see you in a minute.